team. Emergence, look at that.
Oh my God.
If you think I'll cross and take my mans out, just kill yourself. In the trenches, 40 on my hip, I had to fix my...
What's good, you know? We back with another video. I'm saying today, y'all, bro. We have something. I ain't gonna cap that. It was a long waited. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. Magic Johnson and Larrybird, a courtship of rivals basketball. So they were saying, they saved the NBA. I think they kind of did. Besides me, of course. But yeah,
you wasn't even alive,
bro.
You wasn't even. Your mom was a jit,
bro. You don't understand, but don't mean that. Not mean that.
That means
no. We're gonna get straight into this. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow, kick info, send 23 for reaction streams. This is bad. Or keep requesting videos. Let us know if anybody documentary y'all want to see us watch. Like
mine.
Like it be anybody.
LeBron, other ones.
Bro, sit up. What are you daydreaming about tomorrow? Bro, let's just start the video, bro. Like, you ruined, like, let's see the rivalry, bro.
If I go to a foreign country, magic, we're magic. It's the same everywhere.
HBO.
Why he smiling and dunking this shit? Why he smiling and dunking
this
shit?
Don't make me. Bro, he like Deion Sanders, dude.
Oh, God.
Bro, why he got sunglasses on the jungle? His whole hand almost in the rim, nigga. Getting it. Lance in Michigan. Free.
We don't have to see each other. We don't have to say hello. We don't have to call each other. That's my main competition. It's always been like that. You know you got this tight bond with this cat, and you don't have to see him for a year or two. But you're always gonna be linked to him.
See, I just was waiting for
I don't like this screenshot.
We couldn't even get to 1 minute. We got to 59 seconds, dog.
Why like he's sitting down in the chair and talking about some
already looking, bro.
He's no looking in class. What the freak? Why he always sitting down?
No more.
We got this connection. It's never gonna be broken. Right to our graves. They'll be talking about this 100 years from now.
That pistol piece. Man.
Nice.
It all began here in Salt Lake City, Utah.
What?
On the night of March 26, 1979.
My mom was like 5.
It was the NCAA championship. Indiana State versus Michigan State. A game that still ranks as the highest rated college final ever on television. A game that's now remembered as a prologue to a rivalry that transformed a sport and intertwined 2 legacies. But on that night, March 26, 1979, the first time Magic Johnson and Larry Bird ever went head-to-head on a basketball court, there were simply 2 young men trying to win a very big ball game.
This is probably the biggest game I'll ever play in my life, and I just feel like, you know, I'm representing not only myself, my team, but we're representing our school and our town, Terre Haute.
Was a dream come true, really, for me. I won the state title back in my home state, and then my next accomplishment was going to the NCAA and playing in a game like tonight in the finals.
They were 2 stars thrown together by the cosmos to compete.
I don't like how they get. What do you mean?
He looked like, bro. Larry Bird looked like he was a farmer, dog.
Bro, not for real though, bro. I ain't gonna cap. It was like he was not cook you when you be out in the court, bro. But it's different, bro.
I would have cooked both of them for real.
Heck, you know.
I'm just being completely honest here. I feel like
because LeBron came and clamped Magic, so
LeBron could definitely clamp Magic. LeBron can clamp Michael Jordan.
I ain't gonna know, bro. They too fast on this nigga. They too fast, LeBron, dude.
What do you mean? LeBron's faster than both of them. And
for the
Michael Jordan.
spotlight. In his case, it seems since birth.
I think his upbringing in East Lansing really put that smile on his face in the beginning, and it never came off.
Born August 14th, 1959, Irvin Johnson grew up in Lansing, the gritty industrial capital city of Michigan. Raised under this little roof, he was one of Christine and Irvin Johnson Sr.'s 10 kids. Christine
10
was a school
kids?
custodian, while Irvin Sr. worked 2 jobs nearly around the clock.
My father, he got up early every morning, 6 o'clock or so, and he went to work on his trash hauling truck every single day. Around noon, he would come home, catch a nap, and then he worked for General Motors for 30 years. And he won an award for never being late and never missed a day.
Dude, he was dedicated.
No, that's
Irvin
giddy.
displayed his own strong work ethic on the blacktop.
Oh yeah, bro. He over here trying to manifest it when he a kid and John.
No, for real, bro.
I was out there all day long. Before we went to school, the bus leave at 7:30. I was out there at 6.
What you doing? No look.
You bet not. I bet I see a damn
food. Or she would have one of my brothers and sisters go get that boy so he could eat something.
From a very young age,
Okay,
Irvin knew.
okay, they gotta force him to eat now, dude. Okay, you outside that lawn, bro. You over here starving yourself and shit,
No, I remember, bro. We used to do that.
bro. We used to dance.
We used to hoop for like 5 hours. But I remember, bro, we did a 9-hour shift one time. Damn near. We hooped for like 9 hours, bro.
That I remember that jump, bro. But he talking about doing this every day, bro. He talking about every day before school and shit.
No.
That kid.
He had it all planned out.
My dreams were to play in the NBA and become a businessman.
The first neighborhood basketball powerhouse, Sexton High.
I knew the players, I knew the tradition.
60.
I wanted to be a part of that. And it was on the west side of town, which was at that time predominantly black.
But when Lansing, like many cities in the mid-70s, began busing to desegregate its school system, Irvin's journey took an unexpected detour to a predominantly white school across town.
My first day at Everett High School was my first time I really had to understand there was a race problem. Nobody white would speak to anybody black, and nobody black would speak to anybody white.
A lot of racial tension, a lot of fights, rioting. They didn't want minorities there.
He kind of shrugged it off, and basically his attitude was, okay, well, I'll overcome this.
Whenever there was any racial problems, the principal would get Urban and go talk to these
Damn, he
kids.
tall as hell.
I can just see him with his big
Wait,
hands.
he just
calm
regularly
down.
talking. He thinking about
Go
something.
talk to
She's
these
looking
kids.
all the way up.
I can just see him with his big
Bro,
hands.
it's like you
calm
see some shit on the the ceiling. Or
Right,
some
he's
shit.
on.
Bro, what color should we paint this? Like, I don't understand that shit. Bro,
down. Just calm down. He'd break up fights.
Talk with
Damn.
his friends,
What the
tell him,
fuck?
let it go. You know, we can't fight about everything.
Bro, he got stuck in time, bro. You don't I feel like that nigga is supposed to be there or some shit. What, like he got stuck in that time or some shit?
Come on, bro.
This nigga like he out of place, bro.
Bro, he is out of place. Cause why bro so little with a full beard and an afro? It all connect.
Why nigga like, bro?
Imagine the heat they conduct in the summer, dog.
Oh my god, it's over. Nigga, they gonna have to get the
Talk with his
the
friends,
fan.
tell him, you know, let it go. You know, we can't fight about everything. Let's just chill. Let's play basketball.
And there was no dispute over Irvin Johnson's ability to play ball. His talent was so great that soon after his varsity debut, a local reporter, dazzled by his exploits, gave the budding star a nickname.
In the beginning, I thought it was foolish and dumb. You know, I didn't know nothing about a nickname. Then what happened was, you start saying, wait a minute, it fits my game. Hanging out with my boys on the street corners, we used to sing Temptation songs. They started saying, hey, man.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Yep. Okay, we figured it out. Okay. We copyright.
Bought into it and have to kind of live up to that.
It's playing in the background.
Yes. Okay, nigga, is he? He better be standing up on the fucking ladder. Right, like he's replacing the bubs as basketballs.
Bro, watch out, man.
I don't like that. Wait, let's see.
He wanted attention from anybody he could get it from.
That them?
Yeah, it does. I really love the game, and I just want to win.
Okay. That's why he just want to win. Okay.
Don't do it. You better not do no looks.
Belt and pants and overcoats with the fur around the collar. Always had to have his afro blown out. He had to look the part, play the part.
He get
First guy to have. He not only had a posse.
Okay, hold on real quick. Okay, nigga, he really don't like, he don't bust, bro. Why does he look like?
Why is he so tall?
Why like he's a chaperone on the freaking trip or some shit? What the fuck is happening right now, nigga? What the hell is that? Bro, oh, look at this shit.
That's the teacher.
Bro, what is happening?
Some of my white friends was like, "Hey man, we're having a kegger tonight. Won't you come on by?" And I said, "What's a kegger?" So he said, "Well, what it is, we get this big keg of beer, and you just go for it." Okay. Well, what time does the kegger start? Because regular party time in our neighborhood is 10, 11 o'clock. The kegger starts at 7. I said, "The party starts at 7 o'clock?" And I said, "Okay, man, I'm going to come to the kegger." We had a good time. The music was kind of bad, but we had a good time, you know.
His senior year, Johnson did at Everett what he had planned to do at Sexton, win the state championship. And when it came to choosing a college, he decided to stay where the love would be assured, home in Lansing.
Next year, I will be attending Michigan State University.
Well, I was in the same place.
At MSU, Magic's star quickly went national. But atop the college game, he soon discovered a certain presence beside him.
The first time I saw Larry Bird was actually in a magazine.
For real.
Saw his stats. Blown away by his stats. But let's see if he can really do it against us. And that's always a mindset of black players if he's a great white player.
In 1978, after his freshman year, Magic would quickly find out, when both he and Bird were chosen to play for Team USA in the World Invitational Tournament.
Big Bird, nigga, why like you don't want to be there?
Like, bro, I bro like a vampire for real. Bro, like he Team Edward. For real. He one of them.
I'm gonna jump to the corner on the kettle. On the kettle. I'm gonna jump from the kennel. Oh my god, bro, this nigga. I ain't gonna cap, nigga. Why the freak just like you don't supposed to be there or some shit? Like he nervous and shit, bro. Like his mom over there. She waiting for the
Team USA in the World Invitational Tournament.
They would put Larry Bird and I on the same team together to scrimmage, right? It was blowing my mind because he's dominating Jack Givens, Player of the Year in college basketball. Larry Bird is eating him alive. I couldn't wait to call home.
I don't like this fast break.
Live.
Look at him.
I couldn't wait to call home.
He wasn't.
Look, you looking, sir.
Okay. Man. This dude named Larry Bird is
no.
the
I
baddest
knew it.
white dude I've ever seen in my life.
Well, I thought he was very good. There's no question about it. I thought he was probably the best guard on the team. Emergence, look at that.
Oh my God! No.
I'm just trying to eat. I'm just trying to eat my popcorn. I'm trying to eat my popcorn.
You can't do it,
bro.
It's not safe anymore.
Bro. Oh my God.
It's not safe anymore, bro. Cause what is he doing? What?
He literally ran up that camera like he wasn't trying to get caught up.
I thought he was probably
Why
the
the
best
hell
guard
should
on
to
the
myself?
team.
I'm scared of that. Bro.
He left.
Bro.
He exited himself, bro.
Bro, why he over here directing his whole body a different way and shit, bro? Hold on, bro. Let me see if anything is.
Look at that.
He started jogging off to
He
myself.
didn't get to play a lot, but you could tell.
I think our first game was in Kentucky. We got about a 10, 12-point lead. Man, they put us in. Went to 25, 30, just that fast.
He beat 25 to 30.
Oh.
With no Larry, stop. Please don't go back in. Oh my God. No, we messed up watching this video. We
knew it too, bro. We knew it.
Up. We knew it. Messed the freaking heck up. We knew y'all ain't just start that junk in the NBA. I've been doing this shit.
Just that fast.
Fast break again. 3 on 2. Griffin.
Come on, he broke his neck, bro.
Just crashing. Part of the healing process.
My arm come back. All I do is crush Ruby. It'll grow back like Deadpool.
Bruh.
And that's Neal by Larry Bird.
Take us out. Come on. The lead go back down. Put us back in.
That's Bird.
Yeah, I'm not keeping him in.
When you play with Magic, there's just something about it. You want to make that extra pass.
He
You
must
want
threw
to
his
get that
arm off.
rebound and start to break.
We came down a couple times. I go behind my back, no look to him. He no look back to me. And I'm like,
no.
Why y'all trying to start a no look chemistry duo?
No.
I'm not liking that.
Not going for no look for no look.
No, bruh. Talking about some you try it. No, you try it. No, look this way. Why now you look that way? Bro, I'm not liking that influence.
Get that rebound and start to break.
I'm not liking this.
We came down a couple times. I go behind my back, no look to him. He no look back to me. And I'm laying it up. I'm saying, oh man.
Here's that last play, Magic Johnson.
That was a guy like they over here trying to get something wrong.
This guy got game.
They had some wonderful moments on the court, but they probably spoke to each other 4, maybe 5 times during that entire time period, and it was more like, hello, how are you this morning, Larry? I'm good, Magic. What'd you have for breakfast? Don't remember. Have a nice day.
But such curtness was hardly strange coming from Larry Bird, who was not only one of college basketball's best players, but also its biggest enigma.
I think he was a mystery to the extent that he wanted to be a mystery. He didn't enjoy doing interviews. He didn't go out of his way to do them. He wasn't particularly good at them. He was kind of like, hey, this is who I am. You want to know who I am? Watch the game. That's who I am.
I start to read materials that you're very quiet and you don't enjoy talking to newspaper people.
Well, you know, there's different kind of newspaper people. There's people that try to push you. You know, there's people try to get things out of you. Things that don't even pertain to basketball. And them the type of people I like to stay away from.
He didn't want people...
Hey, he's smart as shit. He's trying to keep his mental straight, bro. Cause that's some shit that really make you want to crash out some junk. People can't handle, bro. That's smart though.
Talking about his family, he didn't want his mother to have to deal with that, or his siblings to have to deal with that.
You got to remember where Larry came from. You know, Larry was raised in a 2 or 3 room house on a railroad track. Their family probably lived on $50 a week. He was raised tough.
Larry Joe Bird grew up in southern Indiana, in the twin towns of French Lick and West Baden. The Valley, as locals call it, was a tough working-class area. Tiny and remote, it was one of the poorest places in the state.
I didn't know that people made millions of dollars. I didn't know that everybody had a family car. I was in my own cocoon. I was in a small town with the people I knew, and I thought I'd live there for the rest of my life.
Arriving Pearl Harbor Day 1956, Larry was the 4th of 6 kids born to Georgia and Joe Bird. Early on, he and his older brothers earned a reputation around the Valley.
We were always considered troublemakers. We're either fighting amongst ourselves or there was always one of us fighting somebody. Larry was always one that kind of instigated things, you know.
If I get my brother in a fight with somebody his age, I was happy as hell because I like to see him get beat up, and that's just the way it was.
Wait, he said you would like to see him?
I was happy as hell because I like to see him get beat up, and that's just the way it was. If I got in a scrape with some kid and my brothers didn't come to my side, they knew that when he got home, my dad was going to whip him.
Oh, goodness.
Larry and my dad were best of friends. They done everything together. When my dad would go out to my grandma's house, Larry would always go with him. They'd go fishing, do a lot of things together.
But Joe Bird also had a darker side, stemming from a traumatic tour of duty in Korea.
Larry remembers waking up in the middle of the night hearing his father's blood-curdling screams from the nightmares he had from the war.
Oh, shit.
What happened to his father in the war affected his entire life. He was never able to quite get rid of whatever those demons were.
A talented craftsman, Joe Bird struggled to hold steady jobs. And even when he was working, his demons would, on occasion, drive him to the bottle.
There were times when Joe went out with the guys and had a few beers and the wages didn't come home that night. And that didn't happen every day. It happened once in a while, but when money is as tight as it was for the Birds, once in a while was a major problem for their family.
My mom sometimes worked late and sometimes she had 2 jobs, but that's the way it was. I worked at school during my lunch hours, worked at the local grocery store, put up hay in the summer. I mean, if you wanted money, you had to get it on your own.
To young Larry, actions spoke louder than words.
He was very quiet, kind of hung to himself a little bit. I saw Larry take an F in an English class because he had to get up in front of his peers and give a speech. So I won't do it. He just could not get up in front of his friends and talk.
Bro, it'd be like that though, bro.
I did that before in Spanish.
You did that in Spanish? Wait a minute.
That's why I got 27 for that 6 weeks.
Wait a minute. Did you ever you did that because your grade was already up, or you did that because you was?
I did that because I didn't, bro. The assignment was a 2-minute presentation, no English.
Guy, of course.
I'm
next
catching up
about a specific topic.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Wait, you something rolling down, right? Something rolling down to remember, right?
Slideshow.
Oh,
and a timer.
Oh no,
yes.
No.
Yes, yeah. Explain the pictures in Spanish.
Yes. Just Google Translate, but that was the only thing.
Couldn't do it, bro.
I would have did this at Google Translate at home, nigga.
You know, when he knew it was time for all of us together at the gymnasium, Larry B. The minute he'd get a basketball in his hand, things were totally different.
Basketball was just, it came to me, seemed like easy. I didn't have the quickness, I didn't have jumping ability. I just thought the game out.
By his senior year at Springs Valley High, Larry Bird had sprouted into a star. But Bird was from the Valley, hardly a hotbed of talent in the big-time world of Indiana hoops.
The first thing they say, well, they don't play nobody down there. He's from French Lick. They don't play nobody.
I think that put a chip on his shoulder, always having to prove who he was and how good he was.
He was good enough for Indiana University's Ohio Night to come calling late his senior year. And folks in the Valley couldn't have been prouder. Their local hero was heading 60 miles north to
okay,
play
nigga, you
for one of the best
stiff
college teams in the land.
Why like it, bro in the middle, bruh?
Oh my god!
No, this got to be edited.
Breathe.
No. This is an edited picture.
Bro, Nick, think it's. Bro, hold on a second. Number 43. How you balding in college? It's your freshman year. How you balding in college?
Wait, Jordan. This is definitely edited. This is edited. Bro, look how these niggas sitting. These niggas sitting like they robots. Bro,
I think that's how they.
No, bro. There's no way they got.
Label.
Bro,
nigga, why is all these shit stiff as hell? No, bro, that's edited. That's edited somehow, bro. Somehow, nigga.
It didn't take long to realize that I was out of my cocoon. Had over 30-some thousand students. That I didn't have the funds. First week and a half, I thought, man, this ain't gonna work.
He left after 24 days.
Let my mother down. She didn't talk to me for 2 months. But it didn't matter what other people said. To this day, I don't care.
Back in French Lick, Bird took to working for the city, hauling trash and painting park benches. Meanwhile, by that winter, his father's demons had taken him to an even darker place.
By this point, Joe and Georgia were divorced, and he was behind in his payments to the family. The police came by, and of course they all knew him. So Joe said, hey, I need a few hours to get my affairs together before you take me away. So he called Georgia, and he said, you guys will be better off without me, and I'm going to take my life. And he put the phone down, and he killed himself. He shot himself.
When Dad passed, you know, it hurt Larry. I mean, that was his best friend. It's gone now. But Larry didn't show it a lot. He just didn't say much. You know, he just kind of held it within. I never heard him speak out about it at all.
That's crazy.
I was mad when I heard about it, and I as matter after the funeral because I thought he sort of cut out on us during a tough time. But you know, he went through a lot in his life. He did what he had to do.
If Bill Hodges hadn't been as persistent as he had been, Larry Bird might never have existed in any of our minds. I believe that with all my heart. I really do.
It was Bill Hodges, a young coach from Indiana State University, who convinced Bird to give college hoops another shot. So with a promise to his mom to graduate, Bird headed to Terre Haute in ISU, a school that never so much had been to the NCAA tournament.
Once I started playing, it's the same old thing. You know, he's at a small school and he ain't playing against anybody, which is fine. Still dominated.
Wherever Hoosiers gather, they no longer talk of whether Indiana has a new state. Now his claim to fame is just the way he plays the game.
Yeah, let's turn that off. But wait a minute. What the heck? He hooked it up, bro. Why like he was trying to give somebody some new shit? Why the fuck he trying to give them some shit fast? Here, Christmas present. Bro, what the freak? And he started spinning off and shit? Bro, I'm not liking that, Larry. You gotta cut that shit. I wouldn't know like that freak, though. Wait, they kidding they have him on Sesame Street.
It became alongside Magic Johnson,
still playing in the background,
huh? Yeah, let me see.
And the day before the big game, Magic couldn't wait to greet his old playmate.
Indiana State was on practicing, and we were waiting in the tunnel. We got there early. I wanted to definitely say hello to Larry, you know. When they came through, it was like nobody was saying nothing. I wanted to go toward him, like his guys, like made sure that he didn't say nothing. And then they kind of started snickering, like, Michigan State, you in trouble. We're going to kill you guys tomorrow.
I probably did snub him. I don't remember it, but I'm sure I did. I didn't want any, you know, like I call it love fest, hugging and slapping high fives with the opponent. You're there for a reason. You're there to win a game.
It's locked in.
That just said it's on now.
It is Indiana State against Michigan State. I'm Brian Dumble, and the fans here are going bananas. I mean, let's face it, if Larry Bird were black and came from Chicago, it wouldn't have been as big a deal. They were polar opposites. One black, one white, one outgoing, one shy. That was the charm of the attraction. The Bird against Magic. All of the superlatives have been used, and believe me, all of them have been warranted.
Heading into the tournament, Magic was the bigger star. But by tip-off, it was Bird, having hardly missed a shot in the semifinal, would become the focus of fans, and more importantly, of Michigan State.
We actually had 2 men on Larry everywhere he went.
Oh my God. No, that's a crazy defense right there.
I'm surprised they didn't play a box on one. You know, 4 guys on Larry and 1 on the other 4. Because they didn't have a lot of talent. You know, if you stop Larry, you pretty much stopped them. Look at the pressure around him.
What? Bro, these niggas all both contested.
Biggest game of my life, I didn't play well.
I think our length and our size, our jumping ability was able to bother him.
Yeah, he didn't shoot well. Missed, I think, 3 free throws.
Larry Bird has had a cold shooting night.
I battled him, but I didn't have it.
Magic?
Yes. Oh! Oh, I remember that shit. I remember that shit. I remember that shit.
Give it a pass.
No. I really vividly had a flashback from that shit. And I really almost kind of crashed out, though, honestly. Because still, why the freak did he really forget about life?
No look.
Bro, he literally rolled his eyes back, bro. He did not have to inbound it, bro. Inbound, no look, dog. He looked went crazy on the Memphis stuff.
Magic, not only were you leader on offense I thought you did a great job on Larry Bird in the zone denying the ball.
Yes, Coach gave us a good game plan to go against Larry Bird, and all we had to do was go out and do it. That's what we done.
Congratulations, Super Bowl game.
It was over, you know. That was my 4 years. I was done. It still hurts. And when you win 33 in a row and you walk into a game, you know, you never know what to expect. But I expect to win. We didn't win. Toughest loss I ever took.
I knew it was going to haunt him forever because we were going to see each other a lot.
32, 33. Why the numbers are close.
National Basketball Association in its 33rd season is troubled by diminishing crowds and declining television ratings, signs that fan interest may be waning.
If college basketball was flourishing at the end of the 1970s, the pro game was crumbling. After the golden era of Bill Russell and Jerry West in the 1960s, a merger with the ABA in 1976 had led not only to new teams, but a new temperament.
What the
It was a new league with new times, with renegades, with individuals.
Shit. Wait a minute.
There was
Niggas
an
is crashing out.
argument made. Plausibly, I think that it was too
Hold on, wait, they was really throwing him like
He
they
tell
was
us some.
But a new temperament.
That nigga put a hole in the damn backboard.
But they said, hey.
With renegades.
Bro, he's
With individuals.
the fuck?
There was an argument
real?
made. Plausibly, I think that it was too black a league for the United States of America in the late 1970s.
You think about the Knickerbockers at the time.
Huh?
The running joke was it was the Knickerbockers. You know, that's what it was. It was the N-word.
It's turning off a lot of white customers that are coming to the game, you know.
Why?
I think there's a conflict between the white and the black, and I don't enjoy going to basketball and seeing all black players. I mean, I think when they said too black, they meant not just in terms of color, but in terms of style. Let me get mine.
Basketball for us was about the best moves. You wanted to be that big player that everybody talked about. You wanted to be the one. You didn't think about winning championships or team play.
What the hell? Okay,
And those were just the issues on the court.
The NBA had this image of an all-black league with a bunch of guys who did drugs. The teams were losing money, and they had no sponsors. And that's pretty much a death knell right there.
It's a known fact that you need your white superstars. You just need more white ball players on the team for the white fans to identify with.
And in the newest member of the Boston Celtics, that's exactly what the league appeared to be getting.
There's hope he can help solve professional basketball's difficulties, which some say are compounded by a question of black and white.
Yo, Dan, this is kind of crazy though, bruh.
What does that mean?
Well, you know, it's very hard to say because there's a lot of great white players around, and I just hope that I can just fit in as well as some of them that has fit in.
He ran away
was Jack Black.
from that designation. He made it very clear, almost from day one, that he was not the great white hope.
You know, the great players are the black players, and they're the best.
Such deference meant little to black Celtics like Curtis Rowe, Sidney Wicks, and Cedric Maxwell, who looked at Bird and saw not the great white hope, but another case of great white hype.
He didn't impress me no more than any white guy I've ever seen play before. I think that you would say that most black players at the time were racist, in the sense that we did not think that you could find a white guy who could play better than any black guy.
When I walk in the first day of camp, them guys were on the floor stretching, and here comes the white savior, here comes this, here comes that. I sort of enjoyed it because I knew I was going to battle them all day. But Curtis and Sidney didn't last long. They didn't even make it through the first practice. And they were cut. So there was just Cedric.
I'm thinking, oh, he's slow, he can't get off a shot. He's not that strong. This is going to be a layup. Bam, knocks down a jump shot. Okay. Maybe that was luck. Gets the ball again. Bam, knocks down the
He's not even
shot.
jumping on that
now
shit.
I'm thinking like, okay, hey, You know what? I'm gonna D this guy up. I'm gonna show him what it's like. 20 feet away. Bam. 25 feet away. Bam. My mind just goes something.
This cap.
Huh?
You told me a story about me. He was guarding me. Yes. That nigga was guarding me. Yes.
Don't make me crash out right now.
I'm just saying.
This white guy can play.
It was a good thing, too. The storied Celtics might have been the winningest team in NBA history, but they were fresh off their worst season in 30 years. And in Bird, they had a player who was not only supremely talented, but tough enough to take on any challenge.
He always played like everybody in the world was against me. Everybody was against me. He used to think up things to get me rattled before a game.
Oh,
He
shit.
knew how to fight. I know that from off the floor.
No, Larry Bird was a
One
crap. We
night,
watched that
somebody
shit.
was
We were just
giving one of his
trash talking
buddies
over it.
a hard time, and Larry went over and, said, hey, this is my friend, and this guy was a pretty good sized guy. By golly,
shit.
they go out back, and the guy turns and says something to Larry, and Larry hit this guy, and I caught him. Hit him so hard, I go, whoa. He was from the old school, and that's how he played.
Larry Bird.
Damn, nigga. Nigga's WWE.
Played the game
Oh.
hard. Played rough.
Oh my God.
There was no
Just like
frills
a
about
crash
him.
out mission.
He came in, he threw elbows. There was
You
nothing
trying to fight the
smooth
scientist?
about Larry. New Englanders like that. They're hardworking people. They like that's how people view them, and that's what Larry was.
Larry Bird. That was his own shot.
That was crazy as shit.
They also like winners. When Bird led the Celtics to the NBA championship in just his second season, he was finally one of those too. Boston loved Larry Bird. It just wasn't so clear at first how much Bird loved the city back.
There's only one place I'd rather be, French Lick. Thank you.
Man, Larry was almost agoraphobic in his treatment of anything outside his hometown.
He wanted to be the Wizard of Oz. He wanted to intimidate people and
Oh,
keep them
that's-
at bay. The further we are away from each other, the more I like him.
He looked like
I had
somebody. Am I tripping?
a nice little house. I
It
had
was like somebody.
my little yard. I want to go from there to practice back. If we had a game coming up, I want to go there to the game and back home.
He looked like Granite.
It was all basketball. My
No,
whole
for
life
real.
was basketball.
For real.
If he was just sitting there with just me, you were looking around, mumbling, trying to find things that we had in common that we could talk about. Now, we started talking about basketball, started talking about players who was, that was great. U.S. history? No.
We forced passes, we made errors down the stretch.
Daily events? No.
I made the shot, and from then on we was up by 2, and they had to get back in the game, which they did.
Politics? No.
Try to not do anything I can't do, or do no more than what I can do. I just go out and try to do my basic game.
He proudly dubbed himself the Hick from French Lick, and he looked every bit the part. But those who played him for simple did so at their own peril.
One of the great ways, I think, of winding up with no
Look, he
money
looks
in your
scary,
pocket is to
though.
think Larry
I
Bird's
swear,
dumb.
I swear I was gonna say that
I'll
shit.
run if a nigga roll by
I'll
looking
be
at me.
honest, nigga. If you roll past me like then you stop, nigga. I'm gonna go the other way.
No, for real. Bro.
Cause like, why you all hand all out this shit and then you not
No,
even
for
like
real.
doing the grimace shit?
I'm long as shit too, bro.
No, for real, nigga. That ain't like you in a little kid ass car. Though. But bro, that's good, bro.
Yeah, nah,
Bro, I ain't gonna catch you. You look, you stop right there, low key, or should we stop at 30?
We can start with 30.
Okay, bet. Can we change magicjohnson?
Hick from French Lick, and he looked every bit the part. But those who played him for simple did so at their own peril.
One of the great ways, I think, of winding up with no money in your pocket is to think Larry Bird is dumb. Syntax is not intelligence. Unlettered is not stupid.
He's got a great sense of humor. He just didn't show that to people. That didn't mean he didn't have it.
He did, however, allow the public one small indulgence.
You could come out on Saturday and watch him mow his lawn.
Huge crowd started to stop. Larry Bird's cutting grass in front of his house. It's like, he's mowing his lawn in the springtime.
Larry is about doing things himself, and I think it's one of the things that made him so beloved in Boston.
But as Bird navigated through his new world, he still had one eye fixed on a familiar foe in a faraway land.
Okay. Okay. We can stop with Magic Johnson. Yeah, I ain't gonna cap it. That just was getting it. I ain't gonna cap, man. That was W part 1 though, because I didn't know there's a lot of that shit though. I was talking about. We probably seen some of the clips though, of course, but like with the info and shit like that, it's all new and shit. But yeah, y'all, bro, y'all let us know what the documentary, you know what I'm saying, we should watch next, and we could watch me and Ruby documentary when I crushed her. A long documentary, by the way. I hope you get rest before you watch that shit. I ain't gonna cap, but yeah. We out this bed. 50 killing away, bro. Y'all keep subbing up, you know what I'm saying, all that, man. We out the junk. Part 2 probably on the way, no cap.
Heard you want to talk to them, heard that you trying to get involved with it. Heard that you trying to come by.